Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are loading up a beautiful best of 3 from Chat Star League. If you're interested in Chat Star League, be sure to check out Ardenok TV. And this is gonna be quite a wild one, honestly, as I'm going to do something weird. I'm going to present the away player first. Starting at the top left side of Golden Aura, we are looking at the main nexus of our green Protoss. This is BaumesBaum. I'm not sure how my German is not that great. They said I have a somewhat decent pronunciation for someone who never studied German. Representing the Drunken Outlaws and his opponent, our hero, one of my favorite players in recent times. This platinumheroes Gunner, and it is a PvP, and we're gonna have a Nexus first, 15 Nexus first on the gold. Okay, that is wild, honestly. I'm not sure why this should ever work, because you would have like, well, yeah, I'm not even sure. Like, does he think that they're playing like pretending to be AFK or something? Quite wild, honestly. I don't think they actually had anything to do with that, because it's a tournament, right? Obviously, I'm just joking, guys. Okay, looks like we're gonna have a forge. Oh, okay. I feel like, oh, okay. I think I know what Gunner thinks. He thinks this is gonna be a 2-gate forge. Yeah, exactly, a 2-gate forge. When I saw the forge, and it could potentially be a 2-gate forge, honestly. I'm just kidding, by the way. Yeah, I heard that BaumesBaum actually likes that build. I remember, I think I saw him play in BBB, so it's quite nice. It's gonna recall a couple of probes. Is this enough? Is this too much? It's exactly 12. Oh my goodness. What an absolute Chad. Is going to try to do a semi-wall. The one thing that Gunner... Oh, never mind. Gunner actually spotted this. So the easiest way to spot the gold over here, that's why it's not great to actually take it, is going to be just... you know, spotting with this probe, and that's pretty much it. And now Gunner is going to see what the follow-up is. So this is Baum's probe, but there's nothing at home. Obviously, this is not going to be that big of a deal. If the Zealot positions correctly in between the mineral lines, it is going to be quite nice. Let's see how Gunner is going to handle this situation. He's going to take down a couple of these probes. Now, this is quite wild, if you ask me, because we're gonna have a Stargate on the way for Gunner. Needs to be aware to just, you know, rally in front of those gateways. That's pretty much it. Gunner is going to send in a couple of adepts, and this gold is going to be super viable if it doesn't get scouted. But we can see the opposite happening right here. It's gonna try to get away. Honestly, I think could have just taken down a couple more workers, something like that, in my opinion. But who am I to tell that, right? Don't tell me this Zealot is going to actually take down this Nexus. There's no recall available. The Stalker is going home, and a couple of probes will try to actually do something. It's going to try to mine some gas. It is going to be quite difficult. We're going to have 3 gases, and yeah, this is a super awkward situation. I'm not sure what's happening here, what the ping was from Gunner. Potentially a misclick. Happens to the best. Actually, a lot of high-level players just ping for some reason, like, not sure why. Gunner is going to do the same. He's going to take a proxy base for some wild reason. Looks like he's going to actually take down the Stalker. That is quite nice. He's going to force the probe pool. And let's see, is it going to be 2 Stalkers? I actually didn't see 3 Stalkers. Okay, that looks a bit better. Oh, it is actually kiting towards the wrong direction. Nice, just saving those adepts. That is quite crucial. And it could just try to send them in. Oh, Baumes is actually going to send out those stalkers. Gunner patiently waiting. Patiently waiting. Baumes has resumed pro production in the main. But that pylon is not going to be in time. And there's not going to be any shield batteries, cannons, whatever. There's no tech on the side of Baumes. So it's quite wild. The Dark Shrine is on the way. Do we have... Okay, we don't have +1. Yeah, Blink and Dark Shrine. That's a great combination. It's going to be Gunner, who actually just takes down a lot of workers. So far, 20 workers fell for 1 Zealot, 3 Adepts. Like, this is amazing. I don't think I've ever seen this. Like, the units lost tab looks quite wild, honestly. And this is exactly why you literally don't try to take the base. Like, that's the ballsiest move that you can actually make. At least in my opinion. Okay, so we had a recall towards the 12 o'clock base. You have 4 stalkers. One is going to scout. Potentially seeing that there's no base. The Dark Shrine is going to finish quite fast. We have Blink on the way as well. It's getting chronoed. And we're going to have how many gateways? We have 2 gateways on the side of Gunner. It's going to warp in once again. And do we have any other gateways? No. By the looks of it, there is none. We're going to have a robo for detection, but is that going to be in time? That is the question. Oracle will come in and I'm going to try to deal some damage. Gets 2 probes for his troubles. So this is quite a wild... Oh, a massive stasis. Well, sorry about that. Kind of missed it, but yeah. I mean, this gold has been a liability for Baumes to the maximum, in my opinion. Just the mental edge that you have by just, you know, spotting this and just, you know, harassing it, successfully harassing it. It's actually quite a win, a mental win in my opinion. And you could have all the shield batteries in the world. It's not going to protect you from DTs. Let's see. Okay, it's gonna try to go for the sentry, but oh no, obviously you cannot do this. Gunner, no. Okay, Gunner is going to just... he's not controlling his DT. Oh, never mind. He's actually taking down... it's gonna have the observer. But that's another recall that it's not going to be a chrono boost. This is quite wild, honestly. Okay, stasis trap is being placed at his proxy nexus. Okay, and BaumesBaum is actually aware of this. Oh, maybe he's going to see it. Does he click on it? Does he click on it? That's a question. By the size of it, this looks to be like a Dark Shrine, but is it gonna matter though? I don't think it's going to. And honestly, this is so many probes. 38 workers, like there's more workers going down than it has been created, so my lord, this is a painful game for BaumesBaum. This first game, oh, he's even gonna lose the Dark Shrine, gonna have to cancel it to not lose all the money. It's gonna get back 75%, but yeah, in the meantime he's trying for a desperation attack, but there's no tech on the side of BaumesBaum. He has no blink yet. He's gonna have blink in just a couple of seconds. It's going to actually manage to take down the prism. Oh, beautiful. 2 stalkers were trapped in it. And now he's actually going to blink after that immortal. And that is it for game number 1. Gunner takes it quite clean and straightforward. Alright, second game after that interesting first one, so to say. We're gonna have Alcyone as our map, potentially the decider one already, as Gunner is on match point. Speaking of Gunner, you see the Platinum Heroes representative here in the bottom left side. You have Heroes Gunner, and his opponent representing the Drunken Outlaws. It is a BaumesBaum. Now, I'm not exactly an expert at German, but am I mistaken? Is Baum 3? Is it a 3? Trying to think, because I studied just a tad bit of German, just a tad bit. Nothing too fancy though. This time around, looks like we're going to have basically two standard and mirrored openers. So yeah, let me know in the comments if I got that right. I'm on purpose not going to say it, or sorry, not going to look it up if that's what it means or not. Bit of a probe harassment here, mineral harassment by Gunner. So the idea is to just force the bounce off of these mineral patches, the close ones most likely. And just try to like do some stuff. I believe just rapid firing is actually quite good against this. Rapid firing the gather hotkey. Both players will have their second pylons at home, and by the looks of it, we're gonna have a Stalker Sentry opener on the side of Gunner, while we have the more aggressive option on the side of Baumes, which will be the Stalker. I would be surprised if there was no Stalker Sentry follow-up after this. Oh, never mind. It's gonna be a potential quadruple Stalker. Gonna take down the probe. Yep. 4 Stalkers. And we have a proxy gateway. Okay, so far 3 gate. And potentially gonna have a gateway in the wall as well to prevent any adepts and whatnot. By the looks of it. Where is it going? Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna have a gold base, so I was gonna say this is somewhat of a standard opener, but yep. Could have I been more wrong? Maybe, but I'm wrong enough to know that I'm wrong enough. Even if that doesn't make any sense. Hallucinated Phoenix will go across the map, and we'll see the lack of any kind of tech. Just gonna make sure that something is proxied. Might want to check the gold base as well. We have 3 sentries and 2 stalkers. Okay, so no 6th unit on the side of Gunner, but he has a immortal on the way, and the immortal is actually going to be quite crucial. Let's see if that's going to be in time. Second shield battery will be finishing relatively soon. We have energy for overcharge, and now he's going to take down, oh, beautiful force fields, honestly. And now sentries are not light, so they will not take that much damage, I believe. Actually, I don't think they take extra damage from stalkers, right? Only adepts and oracles and whatnot, those that do massive damage against light. And now sentries are actually giga chads in the best way possible, because they have bonus damage to shields. So since I started playing, everybody told me that, oh yeah, sentries are basically doing negative damage. They're tickling the opponents, they're doing negative damage, all that stuff. Oh, the slow warp, that is actually painful. That's so painful. What do we have here? We have a single gateway, and we have the gold coming in for Baumes. Twilight Council on the way, but 2 immortals. 2 immortals is actually super scary for BaumesBaum. He has to kind of retreat. He's gonna find a sentry, but it costs him 3 force fields. You have 3 more adepts coming in. And I kind of want to see... Okay, the adepts continue to shade. Never mind, he's going to actually put a probe there and just force the cancel on that shade. Beautiful stuff. Okay, waste another force field. I think there's only a single force field remaining. Gunner in position for this. Just gonna put down a pylon just to not get supply blocked. Well, we'll get supply blocked anyways, so doesn't matter that much. Okay, Prism hasn't scouted neither the proxy, neither the proxy base. So for all that Gunner knows, this could just be a one base all in. But there's not enough units, right? If this was a one base all in, you would kind of be in a hurry to actually do something, right? This doesn't make too much sense. We're waiting on Blink on the side of our green Protoss. Our red one is actually just solid in trying to just defend. Oh, just in time. Beautifully done there. Has to cancel the shade. That is nice on the side of Gunner. It's going to have 2 adepts coming in. Okay, Baumes doesn't know anything about this. He's going to send it down to the natural, but he's going to find out that there is no natural, literally. Okay, and he's now going to see that, oh my god, there's no natural. Like, wait a second, what the hell is happening here? It's going to send these back, but there's 3 adepts being worked in defensively. Oh, and now he's going to actually see this. He could just siege up this prism and just warp in. Maybe a single adept, maybe 2. Doesn't really matter. You can just do this. Okay, he's going to potentially siege this up. Okay, by the looks of it, this is going to be a bit of lost mining time on the side of BaumesBaum. But Blink has now finished. Okay, he's going to blink out as well. This is kind of a wild game, honestly. Like, Gunner is playing defensively, and he's playing very, very nicely. Okay, he's gonna have the adepts finishing the shade. A couple of units will have to deal with this. The other ones are actually going to sit and just do basically nothing, just waiting for the poke into that base. He's gonna move out now. Potentially has enough. Oh, beautiful stuff. He's going to blink after them. These 2 adepts are actually going to do a lot of good damage. Oh my god, this is looking like a terrible disaster once again. 9 probes going down so far. And actually 11 probes went down for Gunner, so that is nothing to scoff at, so he's gotta be careful. Oh, it's not gonna be in time. It's not gonna be in time. He has to pull the probes away. The bigger problem is going to be the Dark Shrine that got scouted, so there's gonna be a observer here. Honestly, I don't really know how you actually handle this. I really don't know. And now you open this path that could just lead into the DTs moving in. Oh my god, this is gonna be so painful. Oh no. He's actually going for units. I'm not sure why. Oh, he needs to be very, very careful not to get caught with these DTs. It's gonna be a lot of adepts actually. I saw Glaives finishing up for BaumesBaum. Oh, that's beautiful. Force fields there. Just blocking the adepts. A lot of these adepts, those are going to be kind of the backbone of this army. There's a lot of adepts just being staggered over there in the back behind those force fields. Even if you shade, it's not long enough. Sorry, it's not short enough of a channeling time. Okay, 4 immortals and actually a bunch of stalkers and single sentry remaining, but it doesn't even matter. I think Gunner just took it, right? There's gonna be a bit of a counterattack here with the death, so Gunner has a 3rd base on the way, almost finished. This natural, very distant natural is going to be taken down. You're gonna have something going down at the wall as well. Now I'm not sure how is this not still over. Oh, just as I said it, it is indeed. And Gunner takes it 2-0. Okay. Let me read what Gunner said when he actually sent this to me. So he said, a weirdo series from Ernst Turney. I think that delivered to the title. It was a bit messy. It was a bit like, you know, overcomplicating things when you can just play standard and play up to your mechanics and whatnot. But yeah, other than that, it was a super fun series in my opinion. We could see two different styles clash. The defensive style that everybody encourages Protoss to do, like trying not to be that aggressive or trying to defend, because as the great Artosa said, aggression wins you games, defense wins you tournaments. And with that, we're going to close this episode of, well, I guess this can go to Spectrum series, because this was quite two short games, quite a short one. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're on YouTube, consider coming over to Twitch. We have a great community, and I promise it's a safe space. I love everybody, all of you, and I'm so happy whenever people show up. So even if it's like a single viewer, I'm happy to actually do it. Even if it's just myself, you can just stay quiet, just lurk in the chat. You can come and just ask me why, I don't know, why my toes feature the Antarctica's map on them, basically. And I'll try to answer. Whatever you feel like. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.